Level up, level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a gang, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna evolve, waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna evolve, waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Yeah, I am so happy that once again I'm not like having to touch keyboards because one or two things that happen. Either I'll be muted, the entire panel will be muted, or we might not be live. So it's good to have Hugger running the show again because it's proved and it's been proved on a daily basis that I do not know what I am doing. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
boomer.
just a guy with a receding hairline that hides it with a bandana that host a podcast. That is all I know how to do, and I'm okay with that because I have an amazing team, which includes the Flo who runs the show. Listen, we have an amazing guest rocking with us tonight that will be introduced in just a few moments. But first, we got lots of things to talk about. So with that being said, what's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from LV1Gaming.com, man. Congratulations. You guys leveled up to 219. This is a double XP podcast. You guys will be trickling in here pretty soon. I do want to thank you guys who have begun to adjust to our new time. I know I'm loving it. I think the team is loving it. We got to get everybody reacclimated to our new time. That's now and not an hour from now. But it'll happen eventually, okay? But let's go into introductions. No clamps tonight, so we'll start with my right hand. Man, the floor hugger with the hardest of ours.
I'm gonna punch you right in your titty. What's up, everybody? I am glad to be here with the boys and with Gaz today and talking about some video games, talking about, just some good stuff and being nerds in general. And let's get into it, y'all.
Next up, one of the co-hosts of Dual Shock and Sense podcast. He's also a writer reviewer at LV1Gaming.com. Whoa, what is going on, my brother?
A lot of gaming and a lot of horror movies. I just watched Barbarian last night, and I am still quite scarred. So just processing these feelings tonight with some gaming talk.
This man co-hosts Cards in the Machine with my sister, The Floor Hugger. He is also the #1 reviewer at LV1Gaming.com. He gets the big games. He spends the big bucks because, as we know, it is tricking, and he has it. Chocolate 88, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up? Just so you know, I don't know if you watched Cogs yesterday, but we talked some mad shit about you yesterday on yesterday's show.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I was in and out. I had it up. I was in and out, but I'm going back right now because the blasphemy is real.
I was talking about how you were getting sauced in Rogue Company.
Time the F out. Me?
Yeah.
Yes,
My
you.
real Rogue Company. What you mean? I got the folks on my back.
Chakalaka said, "You suck."
Wow, bro, the lies. Okay. Well, listen, I'm about to reinstall it. So you go ahead and
Why'd
rock
you ever
with us.
uninstall
People
it?
in the chat. I think we got rated and I missed it. I cannot see the chat. The chat's not moving on my end.
I don't know what's going on. Me either.
So, like I see people in here. It looks like we didn't got rated something, but I can't see anything in the chat right now. And it's Bobby. Let me refresh here. Are we going now?
Walt's on there.
Walt's
I
on
couldn't
there.
see anything before.
Hello, people. We see y'all in here lurking. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Iron Lords podcast. Our brethren over there love rocking out with those people. Shout out to y'all, man, for real. Last but not least, okay, co-founder Games on Daily, the Sauce Boss, Gaz. What is going on, my brother?
How you doing, man? Whoa, the reverb came in late. How you doing? You were supposed to come in when I said bruh, but what are you saying, G? I'm good, man. Thank you for the invite, man. Looking forward to this. Good to be,
most definitely, man.
yeah, man.
I know you got to be sleepy. You got to be sleepy, dog. You got to be tired, bro. You got to be tired, bro.
It's going to be 6 shows in 7 days. After this, I'm taking a break. I slept 3 hours average this week, so... But I'm hyped for this one. This one. Come on,
my man.
It's been a while.
Hey,
there's no excuses.
Hey, we appreciate you.
I need that shit, man. If I'm coming here, I'm gonna bring it my all, man. My pleasure, honestly. Thank you so much for having me on.
We got LeBurn98 in the chat said the Sauce Master is here. Indeed. Let me ask you this. Before we get started, forget these topics for a second. We're gonna talk about gas, okay? The #1, he runs an amazing website. Okay, we actually submit some aggregate articles over there because he does amazing work over there. That site is amazing. I love it. But I want to ask you, because you have a quickly growing YouTube channel. You have an amazing website. Where the hell the Sauce Boss? Where'd you come from, man? Right? Where you has your journey been in this game aside? Because you got some incredible thumbnails. You're an incredible podcast. How's your journey been over these last few years, man? Because you seemingly, at least for me, you came out of left field and just...
Yeah, it's been a year and a half since we started really in the YouTube scene, and it has picked up quite fast, but for me, not fast enough. I'm probably my own worst critic, but It was good. I didn't even had a Twitter account for years. I just started using that. I've been swimming in the source in the background, always lurking, but I was always there. Like you'll see me, some interviews here and there. I was just being a troll. When me and Asa decided to make Game On Daily a news aggregation platform because we said fuck N4G, then we didn't think we were gonna go ahead and do YouTube, but I told Asa, let's do it, and we did it, and it has become an integral part of everything we do. So yeah, Game On Daily's the YouTube has just begun. It's just begun. The madness has not even been unleashed yet. So I'm just happy to be on that journey and be happy most of all is to meet people like you, man, because that's what makes it fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this at all.
100%, man. This, especially in this industry and what we do, man. It's I don't want to say it's rare to run into people that you genuinely like. Man, that's a cool dude right there. But it's rare because some people are, man, just they'll put on a lot of fronts. Whether or not they want something from you or they're just being a generally like, I'm a super fake positive person, and you can really see, so it's rare, man. But
No, I'm not like that.
I'm
As you've
definitely
probably
happy
seen,
to
I'm
have
not
you
like
here.
that. I'll keep it real.
Oh,
I know for a
indeed.
fact that 90% of people who like me today may not like me tomorrow, and I've come to terms with that. So I said, "Can we swear on this show?" Sorry,
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said, fuck that. So I was just like, just be real. Like, I can be super positive. I've been like, there's so many fakers in this space. In the year and a half that I figured out, so many fake people in this space. Just sometimes you want to go around and just slap them across the face, but you can't do that on the internet.
But you can't
Plus,
because you turn to the bad guy at that point.
and I'm a lawyer, so I can't really do that.
Oh
anyway.
man, listen. Well, listen. Next time I got a lawsuit on my desk.
I'm here. I'm here.
I was like, hey man, I need some advice.
Salt mines. Oh, the salt
Oh,
mines.
what is going on? What is
That
going on,
guy, Salt Mines, shout out to you, man. You're the reason, Salt Mines, that my source video is a month late. Do you know why? Because you released your last video and it just sent me back to the drawing board because that's how sick the quality of your video was. So shout out to you, man. I loved your video. I had to share it out. Hustle Motivate. What the are you doing here? Hustle is the reason why I know you guys.
Oh yeah,
So-
Hustle's family, man. Hustle
Oh, yeah.
is the kind of guy that he can just walk in the house, walk in the refrigerator. He ain't got to say, hey man, you got something to drink? He just goes in there and gets what he wants to drink because Hustle's family, man. Shout out to Hustle.
Hustle is great, man. Mad love for him, man. He's got all heart and conspiracy theories, so mad love.
He's good. It's good to see the chat moving. For some reason, I thought it was broken. Maybe
Yeah,
people just
man.
lurking today. It's just a
They have some
lurker
issues.
Wednesday, and I
It'll
guess
get-
I'm okay with that. As long as you're
He'll get
lurking and you
lit.
watch.
He'll get lit. Don't worry. He'll get lit.
If you're lurking, you're watching. That means you're having a good time. But do me a favor while you're lurking. If you don't want to chat, that's fine. We're gonna chat with you anyway. Hit the like button.
Yeah.
Hit the like button because, man, when I tell you that shit helps us out so much, we talk about supporting someone, supporting something. It's not always monetary. As you can see, we don't even have super chats turned on. We can. We don't want them on. We got them off right now. How you
What?
gonna support us? The like button. The like
Just
button.
turn him on, man. Why would you turn him on?
At some point, we talked about the right time to do it. We got ads up on our website, and that's kind of as far as we taking it right now. But shout out to y'all, Miss Jamie. That's the new name. For me
Jamie.
in the
Hi,
chat.
Mom.
Jamie, shout out to you, man. Man, I appreciate you coming through and rocking with us. Listen, we're gonna jump right into it, but first, I will be dropping Gaz's links in the description. Okay, so make sure you guys go follow my man's. Hit my man's up. Check out his website. Check out his YouTube. Follow him on Twitter. That should be up here shortly. I'm a little bit behind as I'm going through. Surely, what is happening with you? I see the chat moving now, and I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all come here to see Hugger. Okay, I get that. Okay,
Ayo.
but Gaz is pretty too. Okay,
Yes.
you gotta be here for Hugger and Gaz. Okay,
That's
you're
right.
not coming to see this mug. Okay, you're not coming to see this mug.
I mean, you put your
Not
hairline
in
out
mine.
there today, so
Hey yo,
Listen, I'm in a forever struggle. Okay, listen, me and Father Tom we was doing this, right? I'm 34. 34. I turned 35 in November. So me and Father Tom is doing this. And I was told by God that he was undefeated. But I was like, bullshit. Father Tom finna catch this fade. Whoop my ass. Y'all don't want to see this.
yeah,
Whooping my-
what's
all of
fading
us
is your
ain't blessed
hairline.
Like Chakalaka. Look at Chakalaka. Look at Gas. Look at Walt. Okay, all perfectly good hairlines. How does it feel to be God's favorites? You bastards, all of y'all. Forget y'all. Come on, bro.
Oh shit, you want jokey,
Oh.
bro?
My eyes.
Bro.
Come on, bro. I think the only time I really showed that the first time I went on Podcast Unlocked, I didn't have a headband on, did I?
You didn't.
I don't think I did.
And
Did I?
what?
I don't
Like
think I
a-
did. The second time I did. First time I didn't. I went on. I was on IGN for all them people with my LeBron James proudly showing.
It's, it's true.
And
Aerodynamics.
this is
Just saying.
aerodynamic.
Yeah, bro. Like it get breezy, and like I need to keep it cut. So you know, and that's why I like when Snips is here, because Snips is also receding. He's also losing his hair, so I don't feel so bad when Snips is here. But now
Just
I'm alone.
embrace it, man. Embrace it.
Embrace
yeah,
it,
there's
yeah.
beauty
I
in it.
can't. I need to shave it. I need to shave my head bald,
Mhm.
but
You-
I'm
you'd kill
afraid
it.
that I'm gonna look stupid.
No, you'll kill it.
No, man.
I wonder
I'm
how much your
afraid of it.
hairline
I
is
do this in the
receded.
mirror. I do this in the mirror to kind of see how it will look like. Oh, maybe it's like. Then I change my mind. I just let it really
Shave
go.
it. It'll grow back anyway.
It'll
so
go
it's
back,
great.
yeah. And also,
It's-
I still say I have a friend, I have a contact that can do the tattoo for you, man. I'm telling you, he does.
Tattoo.
Oh, don't do that.
Tattoo the
like
hairline
the
in.
Mike Tyson.
He
Oh,
can tattoo the hair, and it looks
man.
real.
Oh, it's like
I
tattooing
make
like,
fun, I make fun of people
eyebrows.
who tattoo their eyebrows on, let alone a hairline. No sir.
What? So they constantly
sir.
look surprised all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen he's got an Instagram, and I've seen his videos, and they look like they're real. Like I swear, I thought it was real hair. I thought he did a hair surgery. That's how convincing it was.
Instagram is catfish central. I wouldn't trust that.
Is that Colt Eastwood?
Yo,
Is that the
Cole.
real Colt? Shout out to Colt, man.
Shout out.
Amazing
He's like,
content, great
Colt.
man. Shout out to you for being in the building. Got to get you
Shout
on the
out.
show one day, Colt. One day, Colt, I'm going to message you 16 times on Twitter. On the 17th time, I expect for you to message me back. Okay? And we'll get you on the show. Listen, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to jump right into the biggest news of the week, okay? GTA 6 was leaked. Somebody got caught with a phishing tactic, an email of some sort went out to a company. You guys seen it. Everyone works at a job. You have to go through some type of cybersecurity. And they tell you, hey, don't be a dumbass. That says Amazon, AMOZON, not AMAZON. You click the link thinking, oh, okay, my Amazon package came to somebody else's house and I need to get a refund. Trying to find out it was a malicious link and a hacker was able to get in and get code, gameplay, GTA 6, code for GTA 5, all that and the sorts. I want to start with our guest of the evening, our man of the hour, Gaz, and your thoughts on what we saw. Because again, it is old alpha footage, but from
Mhm.
what we saw, your thoughts on GTA 6.
So, well, the leak is crazy. It's just insane. On a Sunday, I sympathize for the team who had to. They were enjoying a nice weekend, and boom, there it is. All their hard work out there, allegedly as a result of a 16-year-old from Oxford, his endeavor to do what he did.
Fame.
Crazy. I used to work with someone whose son actually did the same kind of thing. They're on the spectrum. They're socially not really all there. So people ask, why would you do that? Clout, whatever. And clout is a dangerous thing for a lot of people who chase it. And yeah, so we woke up on a Sunday. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? What? This is GTA 6. You just released it. Now, all of a sudden, everyone complaining about all the incels. Shut up, because Shoddy had some posterior.
Hey.
And everyone shut up immediately. So it's quite funny there. It's like it showed off a lot. It showed off a lot of not just the backside of this beautiful digital character, but they also showed character switching. I'm sorry, Mama.
Is there something on your brain tonight?
There's always something on my brain. But yeah, there was that. They showed a male character, the character switching, and so you got two types of people. One saying, you know what, that looks crap. The GTA 6 looks rubbish. Not realizing it's early wireframe, and just I don't understand the logic behind that. They're like, oh look, it looks the same. It's GTA. I was like, well, of course it's GTA. It's Rockstar. Do you really question their quality? So I'm squarely on the side of you need to get your head checked. I don't know what your views are here. I'll find out that it's going to get awkward if they have a dissenting opinion. But I thought it looked good. I thought it looked great. I was like, hold on. There are some voice lines in the game. They had full on dialogues recorded. I'm like, this game, we got the impression was very, very early. It is early, but this has progressed a certain way. There was a scene where they were in a strip club. That was not me, mama. It was what they showed off. Okay. I may have paid extra attention to that scene, but it was good. It looked nice. Lighting looks really impressive. Character model looks okay, but you can tell it's somewhat early. But it looks amazing. But the problem with all of that is this nagging feeling that the guilt, like, oh, these guys worked really hard.
Yeah.
And for that to happen, I mean, if I'd be distraught if one of my videos got leaked early, and then comparatively, that's not much work goes into it. 24, 48 hours, fine. For me, it's heartbreaking spending hours there. But these people have spent weeks upon months upon years, and the damage is done. So Rockstar released a statement saying, look, we're plugging away as normal and we'll deliver it. And a lot of people read into it and said, look, it's okay. They're fine. But I think people need to kind of look beyond the obvious press statement to pacify shareholders. And I'm saying shareholders because GTA 5 made $6 billion. There's a lot at stake here.
Yep.
$6 billion in revenue for GTA 5. So of course they're going to make that statement. I don't know why people took it at face value. You may disagree. That's fine. I just think it's going to set the game back. It could be months. It could be years. And I'm talking that kind of figure. Because think about it. You're Rockstar. One, you have to find out. I made a video on this last night. What's going to happen? They're not going to be working on it as planned. Like their statement says. Everyone's going to stop working. You have to find and plug the leak. Well, however, how do they exploit it? Retrofit everything. Not only that, the source code of GTA 5 and 6 allegedly have been jacked.
Yep.
And that's where the problem is. Because what that means, if that's out on the dark web and on the ether there, people can exploit, make malware, backdoor for everything. When the game does eventually release, boom, it's trouble. So you have to retrofit all of that, get all those safeguards in, sweep everything, sweep all people's PCs, got a whole new regime on how security and conduct is, tie in security. And now they're working with the FBI to find out what's going on, to find the location of this person. Rockstar got private investigators to find out the modern community with GTA 5. Imagine the lengths they'll go to find this person. $6 billion. They're not gonna skimp out on the money here to find out. There's too much at stake. So good news, GTA stuff. Are you people more excited about GTA 5 as GTA 6? Sorry, are you guys excited about GTA 6 more or less? After
me personally, I wasn't on the bandwagon. Because I know a lot of people. You said at the beginning, a lot of people were. They stopped talking when they seen the character. I don't want a female character. I don't want a Latina character as the main protagonist. That noise shut up really fast, and I was happy about that because number one, it was a stupid argument. Okay,
yeah,
it's stupid. Okay,
but they shut up because the woman is attractive. They had a big ass, she had big breasts, all that show. Is that the right? I mean, like incels are we kind of look? I hate cancel culture. I'll be honest with you. I hate the woke movement. And when they went after Chappelle, I felt personally hurt. I was like, don't touch the goat. So there's that side of it. But what do you think, man? Like, David, like, come on, man. Like, are we just thinking without cocks? There, I said it. Are we thinking without cocks? When it look, we're happy with this chick. I know I am, so I'm going to say I'm guilty. But I like what I saw, and I like a big truck. And I'm just thinking, well, have gamers actually matured a little bit, or we just see nice, curvaceous? I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm here with you.
That typically shuts everyone.
I'm gonna hide your face on this as I do this spiel. I'm gonna put my hand on the screen because I'm such a piece of shit. But no, it's true. I have to have a real conversation about this as we get older, and as your hairline diminishes, we need to consider
Wow.
what's happening. You wanted sauce? Here it is.
Damn. No, but no, listen, dude. I've never needed a female character to be. Dude, Abby
But
is one of my
fuck,
favorite
what do you
video game
mean?
characters, and she has zero sex appeal. Like,
Well,
Judgmental. How
regardless
dare
of
you?
that
How
that
dare you?
terrible
So
sex.
I was
what are
about
you
to
trying
see.
to say? This is
What?
disgusting. You're
Depends on your
so
demographic.
I'm disgusting you. You. I agree with everything you said, but yeah, wow. David.
So I got no issue. Like she could have been ugly. I could have cared less. I would still want the game would look dope. The game looks good. I'm
Yeah.
gonna play it, right?
Yeah.
And so I do wonder at what did they make some design choices based on they're going to hate this game if I don't see big ass and tits from this Latina character. Like I can definitely see that being a part of the conversation. I can definitely see
Absolutely.
they made a character. Hey, no boobs, no butt, no game. Like I can see them because they're going to pander. Yeah, they're going to pander. I can definitely see that. See me,
No.
I think the game is getting delayed.
Yeah.
The game is probably coming out in
Your
2025.
take and all of this. What's good?
The game's probably coming out in 2025. It's probably coming out in 2027. It's getting pushed back because they have too much to do, and GTA 5 is still selling, and people are still playing GTA 5 on a daily basis. I don't think Rockstar, as much as they've been hearing us scream out GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, were they truly pressured to release GTA 6 anytime soon?
No.
Well, the GTA 5 source code is out as well, and that might have negative implications on GTA Online. I think Colt tried to get on, and he couldn't do anything. I don't know. Apparently, they've suspended some online play as a safeguard. That's money that they lose on a daily basis, and that's a problem. So yeah, you got to be careful there, man. Like they can't ride a GTA 5 train if GTA 5 is not online because that's where the money is. So they'll feel the pressure. But at the same time, it's Rockstar, man. Rockstar they don't rush. They take their time, and the quality shows for it. So people will buy it.
100%.
All of us will buy it. All of us here will buy GTA. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not day one.
Would be though.
I am. Yeah. No, for sure. Latina, come on, man. I need to see my girl, bro. I need it. It's like what this reminded me of the response to like the curvature. I look at Loba in Apex. I mean, anywhere you look at where there's a Latina, there's gonna be curvature. That's just the way that these people think. That's the stereotype. I mean, look at Forspoken. I mean, it's beautiful.
Nobody's complaining about them thighs on Chun-Li or the back on Cammy.
That's true.
No one says
people
anything.
are complaining. People are complaining. The weird
Look at Jury.
Resetter crowd, they'll get offended by everything. But yeah, some people do complain. They don't live in the real world, in my opinion. But yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
But
it's like when people complain about Abby because people like that exist that look like that because they're buff women. They've never been to a gym. You go to a gym right now. Half of them are just buff. They're gonna blow your back. Women.
What?
Whoa, they're gonna
what?
What kind of women are you? What the flip?
They're gonna do what? They're gonna do what to you?
Wrong. What? Who's blowing
Sir, I need you to bring that back.
Yeah, we're not gonna glide past that.
They're gonna blow your back out.
I read the comment. It just stuck in my head. Oh shit, man!
They're gonna suck your soul. Basically.
After they blow your back out.
Hugger, I do want to move up to you because as far as Grand Theft Auto as a general, I think you've probably played more because you do a lot of Grand Theft Auto RP. And so your thoughts on at least what you've seen from GTA 6 and your excitement level for the game.
My excitement level, they have 2 games they make, really, truly, and we both wait for them. And we knew GTA 6 was the next in the cycle because they did Red Dead Redemption. So if you didn't think this game was already in the works when GTA 5 was coming out, they probably worked on it side by side. But Rockstar gets all the privileges because they make games of a generation, games of a decade. I
Yeah.
have no hype for it because at some point the GTA 6 story is going to end, and I play a lot of RP. I play every day. Your story never ends as long as those characters are there, and you're yourself or you're your own character that you make up that's completely different from you. So to me, that's more worth my money, which all you have to do is get GTA and you can get 5M and you can go play it in a server for free. I would rather have that where it's constant, unending. Yes, I'm playing GTA online technically, but it's different. I would have that every day instead of a story that's going to be finite because we know they don't really do DLC for single player.
Yep.
This
That's one thing.
breach, like I know Gaz talked about it affecting GTA Online. This wouldn't affect the RP side of it at all, would it?
It could, but
Not too-
it depends where you play. If you play like on a Rage server, or Rage uses straight to GTA Online, you're pretty much loading into GTA Online with some tweaks to it. 5M is different. That's what I play on, where it's just there's so many safeguards. It could still happen though, but I don't think it will happen.
Okay.
Chocolate, I want to switch over to you, man, because you look deep in thought. A couple of things. Number one, I kind of want you to talk about what you've seen so far and your excitement for the game, and also your thoughts on the breach.
Well, I was actually just looking at the footage for the first time right now. I'm actually looking at it. Like the part of the reason why I'm just like taking it in, because I only knew about the
Pause.
story, and I didn't really want to. Yeah, pause. I knew about the story, and a part of me didn't actually want to give them what they wanted and actually look. So I was sort of being like disciplined and stuff. But then you guys are talking about it, so man, I gotta know. So I'm looking at it, and it doesn't really offend me. It doesn't offend my sensibilities. It seems like a pretty just another GTA looking ass game. Yeah, protagonist is fine, whatever. It looks like it's pretty, might not say well underway, but it's got some pretty decent progress. I wonder if like they're
Not
just
bad for alpha footage, right?
yeah, exactly.
Very,
Um,
very early alpha. Animations missing key graphs. There's loads there.
Yeah.
Very
Textures
early.
are pretty plain and basic. Yeah, so it's like yeah, I could definitely you can see the skeleton, and
Yeah.
like it's kind of interesting because I wanted to see like the PS3 and the 360 had two GTAs in themselves, right? They had 4 and 5, and I really don't really count GTA 5 on PS4 and Xbox One as like the GTA of it because it's not its own. Like, it doesn't have a GTA to call its own. And so the fact that we're skipping a generation, essentially, Rockstar is making a GTA game that's not being throttled by the 360 and the PS3, and that's kind of
Yeah.
excites me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel bad for them. It sucks. Yeah, phishing or like smishing, all that stuff, all those social engineering, that stuff that we were taught at my last job as well. Especially with dealing with so much proprietary data and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can just imagine that whoever when they find out who was responsible for the leak, they're gonna be probably. I don't know if they're gonna have a job anymore. I mean, reprimanded is gonna be the least amount of their worries. There could be some probably litigation that'll happen on the people when they find who's responsible. They're gonna
Jail
be like,
time.
we
Serious
jail
jail
time.
time.
You're gonna owe us $1 billion
If they're
and
16 though,
damages. Yeah,
I about to say if this is a kid, 16.
probably gonna get a
That's
job.
What
insane.
serious implications or serious thing? I mean, that is going to happen to him. And that
Well, the
he's
UK,
16.
UK jurisdiction at 16 you can be, but you're still tried as you're not really tried as an adult. At 16, the reality of it is, if the hacking element of it was complex, you'll get a very good job at the end of it.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
damn,
true. Black hat,
that
white hat.
happens.
Yeah,
It does. Why would you? I mean, it makes complete sense. Why these guys end up working at cybersecurity, because hackers will think like hackers, or they can intelligence.
That's kind of funny. Is just a side note. I was like when I was at Evo, the Las Vegas Convention Center was actually two. There's a North Center and a South Convention Center. So Evo was in the North Center, and in the South was a hacker convention of all things. And I didn't realize that hackers would give away their names and credit card information and everything to an organization. But whatever, they did.
Well, if they're
True story.
hackers,
Well,
where they
damn.
assault, they'll have dummy accounts and all sorts. It depends. I mean,
It'd be funny
hackers
if they're like
are
if their name tags was like just like their username and not their actual name.
alias. Yeah,
Alias.
like
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie hack. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So
We'll see, man. It's gonna be an interesting story. Shout out to the chat, man. I see you in here. Megas 456, man. Shout out to you for coming through and rock with us, man. And we see y'all lurking. Do us a big favor, man. Hit that like button. Rock out with us. We were having some fun today. Gas said something interesting about earlier when we set the red clout. And I think that's a perfect transition to the next topic. I want to talk about Dan Allen Gaming. Okay, someone who already had a very successful YouTube channel. Okay, getting invited to events, getting early access, having all these things given to him as a big content creator, and it still was not enough. Okay. Most people know the snitch. The snitch, one of the first accounts came up that was kind of like hidden, and people said, "Oh snap, he's leaking stuff." And then after the snitch, we had the insider. Okay, the insider was dropping stuff left and right. Okay, all types of information. Comes to find out, the man. Well, there was some detective work done by Jason Schreier that kind of matched up. It was weird, man. Matched up when he capitalized certain words. That's some weirdo shit in my opinion. I ain't going that deep to find out who somebody is. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, that's fucking stupid.
Jason Schreier is a trademark villain, man. That guy.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He definitely a villain. He's MODOK. But
Damn.
how he really screwed himself was because I know me and a lot of people from Level One. We run both the Level One Twitter and our own personal Twitter, and I've done it sometimes where I was fucking with people. And I was on the Level One handle, and I was like, "Holy crap, I'm on the wrong handle." So I'm deleting tweets and switching back to my account. So I know what happens. But this guy, he made the same mistake. He responded to something in a tweet, and he forgot to switch the account. So he responded as the insider, but from his personal account. Immediately, he deleted both accounts. Came out, he did an apology. But I'm gonna go around the room, and I'm gonna start with you, Walt. No, yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Walt. I'm gonna start with you. Your thoughts on content creators, specifically this one, getting as big as because he had over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Right, he had a pretty massive channel, right? To do what he did to get this type of attention and still not be enough.
This is truly something that I've been thinking a lot about since I saw this news of trying to not empathize, but put myself in that situation where I have a somewhat successful YouTube career, and I have this knowledge of just insider knowledge, but you have journalists that actually snitch in very professional ways. I feel like if there was a way to go about this, and not to say that snitching is a great thing, and in any kind, snitches get stitches, but in journalism, it's kind of encouraged at times because snitches are many times until they knew who it was, they were praising this person. They had those
Followed
notifications
by Jeff
on.
Keighley.
Oh, dude. Whenever we're in those spaces and people are talking mad crap, you see certain community managers hanging about. People, they got their ears, glued to the floor with these things. I just think that because it turned out to be the reveal happened, that's the kind of thing where, hey man, you had a good run, but we can't have you showing your face. We knew it was you this whole time, but now that everyone knows, you're gonna get backlash. I just feel this is the kind of thing where it's like keyboard warriors. As long as you don't know who it is, everything's fine. No one will care. But as soon as the tiniest slip of information is out, your whole, that's it. Because why are people so? Why is this? I don't get it. For me, it's hard to understand why people get flabbergasted by the idea of, oh my god, the snitch was this person. It's like, okay, who?
Well,
here's the thing.
He signed NDAs.
There it is,
and that's the legal repercussion. That's on him. Now, here's the thing. Oh, it was this person. That's not the issue. The issue is the NDA, and that's where it gets spicy. Because we don't know if someone knew, but because no one knew, even if the executive knew that he was snitching, it's okay. That's good PR. But now that it's out, now it's bad. You know, it sounds, it's so sad. I
can see the angle you're going. I can angle you coming from, but to me, I look at it like this. Gas, we're on the same page. He signed the NDA, and the difference between him and someone like I love Jez Corden. Jez Corden gets all types of information, but Jez Corden didn't sign the NDA. So if he gets told something by someone like Dan Allen and he says it, there's no repercussions for Jez Corden because he didn't sign the NDA, right? And so I think that's the issue. And Gaz, I want to come back to you because I mean, this man has to be in some major legal. I mean, because he leaked a lot of stuff. He has to be under some major legal trouble, right?
Absolutely. He needs to lawyer up ASAP if he hasn't done so already. Part of the, I'm quite confident in some of the deleted apologies I think he deleted as well was motivated by.
He deleted that too? Damn.
I think so. Because of, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But it's, if I was solicitors, I just delete it. Don't have to admit to anything. You'll serves as evidence. Now it's in the ether. It's there. The problem is enforcement, because those leaks would have done damage. Problem with litigation is you have to quantify damage, and this is where it can really hurt him, because how do you quantify damage? And it could be damage ranking in the millions, because experts can quantify damage and say, like, well, but for you not leaking this, we had to do X, X, and X and change development cycles, or had to tighten up us. Even the measure as a result of you leaking this, us chasing. Imagine, see, this is the problem with leaking. I take what you say on board about this. Look, it's part of being a journalist, right? But one of the risks with that, and recently I shared that Fable was having some dev troubles. But if you think about it,
I remember that.
If you're in the studio and they're like, well, how did he know? Who's talking to him? That's bad, because then you start side-eyeing everyone you're working with and your employees. Fosters a very negative environment in where you're working in, because someone here is actually talking to the press or leaking something for clout. You mistrust within your team, that can then escalate, build up, and cause issues. That's the kind of mind frame I was starting to think. Then the other side of it is like investigative journalism. You need to feel sorry for it, but then what's the utility in the gaming space? This is media and entertainment. You're scuppering people's art. There's a lot of angles here. Dan, though, this guy, he signed NDAs directly with companies. NDAs are not something you want to breach, man, because you're contractually obliged. You're fucked. I'm telling you right now, you're already in breach of the NDA. You've caused damage. You've admitted it. And what you're doing is such a breach of trust because you're using an alias for clout. Now, the point about what you say is so on point. 200K subs, and you're still chasing clout. You got thirsty. The dopamine was kicking in. He was getting more and more traction. To be honest, man, so many of these big YouTubers have such shit content, man. I was like, how the fuck do they have so many followers? Don't edit videos and talk on screen. They're just dead personalities. I swear to God, it's like Theresa May holding a podcast. It's like, what the fuck? This bitch is dry as fuck. Why are these people followers? So this guy is like that. I saw his shit. I'm like, this guy's shit. It's like, what the fuck? His content's shit. So he had to go ahead and rely on an alias to go ahead and spew this bullshit, to just basically masturbate to his own fucking bullshit. And the guy is just, I cannot sympathize. Sorry, Colt Eastwood in chat. Shut the mad love to Colt. Jason outed him because he doesn't want anyone to be an insider, etc. Facts. Facts.
Jason said he's the insider. No one else.
Jason Schreier can fucking not die. That's a bit deep, but Jason Schreier is like that as well. He's weaselly. He's a weasel, like kind of guy. He has that. He doesn't even hide it. He's the comic book villain. He wants it to share it. He is. He's like that. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even fucking try to hide it. It's like, this is my story. Make sure you credit it. Make sure you credit it.
That head
It's
is
me.
big. I'm telling
It's
you, it's
me.
Modok.
Mhm.
He's Modok. I'm telling y'all,
I
the head is huge.
can't stand. I can't stand that. That's why I make my fun of him in my videos. But each to their own. A lot of people won't like me for a myriad of different reasons. Each to their own. But Dan, man, I have no sympathy. I was like, go fuck yourself, man. You got NDA. You have no breach. You have no trial. I would never do that. As a personally, if someone engaged in a contract, not just for the legal ramifications of it and being caught, just the etiquette and ethics of it all. Like you're put in a position of trust. People toil hard to even come to the stage that you're at in those subs. And despite that, you still got hungry. You're just hungry, greedy. You don't even deserve it. But karma, God just said, you know what? Get your 200K. Let's see how you behave. And then boom, that's it. Khalas, finished.
Yeah, what's most
It is what it
baffling
is.
is the reason. That's what baffles me. Clout.
What
And
was the reason?
Clout? That's it. It was for clout.
200K.
The man is a
People commit
worm.
murder for 200K.
This man is vile. This man, the content. There's so much like Gas said. YouTube is it's a what do you call it? A chum bucket. A chum bucket of actual bile. And you have to dig in to grab that beautiful pearl. And then you can have your gas. And then you can have your level 1. And then you can subscribe and like the button.
Exactly.
Yo, Hustle says, and Hustle, it's a tricky one. You said, how long does gaming NDAs last normally? I would say we get under a lot of different NDAs here at level 1. A lot, okay? Most of them are weeks, months. I've had one. I know Hugger too. I had an NDA that I wonder forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got something I've done in the gaming industry that I could never talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, NDAs are
I've
often actually operate in perpetuity. Yeah, it's true.
I've even done stuff to where I've talked around things and I've gotten an email. And I've gotten an email, and the email was like, "Thank you for this is how it should be done." I've gotten emails like that, like this is how it should be done. Letting people. That's how I have lifelong. I have NDAs that are lifelong. So I'm like that because
the only thing Val is how Floor Hugger leaves me thirsty every week.
Is that
Shout out to Alex?
Oh boy.
This podcast just got not safe for work. Somebody put up not safe for. Oh, Hugger, you okay? You out of beer there?
Yep.
Salt Mines. Your last video where you absolutely defecated on King Thrash. The production values of that video
amazing
are higher than the cumulative efforts of Dan, whatever the fuck his name is. That's how
I can't get used to saying Salt Mines.
There's no justice.
I want permission to call you by your other name. I can't get used to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get used to Salt Mines. I want to call you by your other name, and I don't know if that's a thing for you. So you let me know if I can call you by your other name. But no way y'all said Gas Code are everywhere. They are the death loop. That's hilarious. Yes, Alex. Feel free. What's up, Rings? Thank you. Because I can't get used to saying the Salt Mines. I just want to say, what's up, Rings? I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rings. Chocolate, I'm gonna swing over to you, man. Dan Allen Gaming and it's clout chasing ass.
Man, that's just he's in a privileged position. Like it just sucks. It's like a disrespect to like even us because we want to be in that position.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's like a thing like where it's like it takes like a lifetime to build trust, but only 1 second to like destroy it. It just I don't even know if he's ever gonna like kind of like work in this town again, kind of thing. Like I just don't expect. I don't see anybody telling him anything or trusting him with anything at all. And he'll always have to be the one commentating from the behind, like as far as like commentating and getting his videos out once it's public knowledge, instead of like being able to, put something out when it drops or whatever. So that's gonna hurt him. So if he's looking to get 1 million subscribers, it's gonna take him even longer to do it. He just screwed himself out of it.
But here's the thing, Chocolate. Think about it. Will it hurt him, or will it hurt us? Because I think about it. Who's that guy that got caught copywriting? He was a YouTuber. He went. But they're crossing the bridge that we're trying to get to, and they're burning that fucker behind them. Because think about if you look at the Dan Allen's gaming channel, he does like reviews and stuff like that. None of that's gonna stop.
It was Philip Mewson, by the way.
Philip Mewson. So they're getting across the bridge and they're burning it behind them, because what this does is further puts distrust among these companies to give someone else that opportunity. They no, you got to have a clean. I mean, and most people have a clean spot record, right? But does it really hurt him? Like, is he in the end? Is he gonna lose subs over being an insider?
Probably gain subs, if anything.
He probably gained that part.
Yeah, I said Tando asked the question. Like he said, what I don't get is an insider account is anonymous. So how can he gain clout from it, or how can he gain anything from it? And I don't know. It's not like being the insider is, unless Dan Level or Dan Allen Gaming does a YouTube video covering the insiders. Like, this insider says it, pretending it's not him.
I don't know. You may have.
Could be just
but
an
ultimately,
ego
it wasn't
thing.
even about that. You just still needed the clout. You just needed the.
It's
a
more.
little.
Why? You ask a millionaire why you got why you got 900,000 in this count and you go put 100,000 in this count? They want more. They you know what I'm saying? Like, they want more. It's not enough. Like, hey, I got these super dope, amazing things, and I would love to talk about it. Oh my God, look at because within weeks he had almost over 20K followers on Twitter within weeks. I don't even know if Jeff Keighley was following his actual Twitter account, but Jeff Keighley was following the insider.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? So it's for some people, it's not enough. They want more, and they're going to continue to want more. And at the end of the day, he didn't hurt anyone. I mean, he hurt everyone but himself, because when he comes back, because he already did his crying. I'm sorry. Well, legally, he got some issues going on. But as far as his YouTube channel goes, he's not gonna lose no subscribers over this.
Dude, look at Keemstar. Look at people like Keemstar. Like, there's actual devils on the platform, and they only get more popular. There's no that gets the clicks.
Yes,
that gets the clicks.
In the words of
See, I want to say I got an example, and I want to make sure I preface this and say this correctly, because I love the guy and this is no shade. Clobro. When I first met Clobro, it was because he was an insider. He was leaking stuff. That's who he was, right? If I'm wrong, y'all tell me. That's how I found it. He was leaking stuff. I was like, yo, this dude got information. And what does he now have? A check mark. He has a check mark on Twitter now. He gets these conversations with Aaron Green. When he goes to these places, he's talking with Aaron Greenberg and all these guys. So my rings is right. The insiders got clout. They get a lot of it. And again, this is no shade. I love Clobro. I follow him. Great guy. But how I found him and what made me follow him originally was he was dropping information. He doesn't do that anymore. But that's how he got his name. And what is he now? A blue check mark. He's verified on Twitter from someone who was an insider. They got sauce.
How does someone who's anonymous get a check mark? But whatever. But yeah, in the words of the great Gordon Gekko, greed is good.
I'm just saying, Hugger, my sister from another mister, you get the last word. Dan Allen Gaming and his clout chasing ass.
I mean, y'all pretty much covered it. At the end of the day, he will get away with it, and he'll be more popular, because if you guys are from a certain era of YouTube gaming, a lot of the Minecraft bros turned out to be very creepy, but a lot of them have careers again now. So people will come back from things. People have admitted, like Minilad, to doing things, and he still has a banging career. People can come back from anything online. People have short attention spans and very short memories.
Yeah,
you can be as his insider.
you can be the #1 YouTuber and drop a heavy word, and you're still the #1 YouTuber. The internet has this big of an attention span. It's a flea. It doesn't matter. It's a trend. At this point, it's trend. People are desensitized. There's so much going on. This is nothing. This is a speck in everything that's going on.
When you think about it, yes, except for that dude, he can go to hell.
Yeah.
Rings, fuck that guy. When you think about it, some of the things that people say they despise, a lot of people you'd be surprised dive into it. People say I don't like leaks and stuff like that, but you're following leakers. I don't like toxicity in gaming, but I see you in those spaces. You know how many spaces I've went into, and they was just spewing the console was toxic, but I see blue check mark, blue check mark, blue check mark, blue check mark, blue check mark. But I thought y'all didn't like this stuff. I thought this was bad for gaming.
Bro, I see that so much. Paris
crazy.
Lily, the fuck you doing, man? I always call him out. He loves it. But he gave me a speech. Like I love this. I don't know how to shit. I love the source. The source is console warring. I love it. I don't give a shit what you think. Entertainment value. For me, it's it. So I did it, and then Paris Lily's like, no, do better. The moment he said that, I wanted to slap some baby oil on his bald head. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not my dad. Stop behaving like you're my dad. Fucking annoying. Stop giving speeches while getting free shit all the time that you review. No, Paris. When we do meet, I'm sure you're a very nice guy, but and you don't like the way I do things. You probably cry when Dave Chappelle did his skit, right? Punching down on people. That's expression. What value will the people glean from you giving speeches as you build your ivory tower and have no discourse as you sit in there launching fatwas at everyone how to behave, and then here we are just making people laugh and smile and getting stuck in the sauce. I want to say that to your face, and I'll say it to your face because it's just
That
how it
meetup
is.
gonna be crazy.
It's
I'd
gonna
love
be
to
fun.
be there with the.
It's fun,
I
bro.
love to be.
Please come to E3 next year. It's gonna happen.
I would be there.
I'll say
It's
it to
happening.
his face.
E3 is
louder
happening.
than I'm saying it now. Because there's some people in the space who will carry that corporate flag and they'll apply that Vaseline and they can do that. There's some people in this space who just want to watch the world burn and just don't give a shit. Trust me, man. Look, I spent 100 G's on Game On Daily. Like, there's that. Company accounts public. There's skin in the game. If anyone should be following the PC happy route, do you know how much money we would make? How will a corporate sponsorship be nice? Go Microsoft liked our videos. They follow us. Phil Spencer watches our show, and our Xbox montages are probably the most viewed. But they think we're gonna follow the line. No, fuck that. Just keep it real. How good is it? Someone doesn't give a shit. Keeps it real. So when these blue check marks give you speeches on the internet, I'm like, oh, fuck yourself, man. Like, I hate that. So you're right on the money there when you say, if they want to do that and you want to think of the betterment of world and give speeches, that's fine. But I've always been way more Malcolm X than Martin Luther the King. I've always been like that. Always. So you can have your dream, but I'm all about action. That's why it's me. Always Malcolm X. That's just the way it is.
saying. The point of it goes, we say people say they hate insiders. You love insiders. You hate console wars. You love the console war.
Bro, I want to name someone, but I don't because in our community they've built the whole channel on peddling insider news, insider content. They've just built it like that. But it's like, where's your hard work? Is it real? Is it thing? Bro, it's someone like the Salt Mines. Like, it killed me.
Incredible content.
Bro, Salt Mines, your video is so good. I don't know if you've seen our source videos. The first time I said, I have competition. This guy's video is so good. I don't have a jealous bone about me. I was fucking happy. I was like,
Rings is
fucking
legit.
hell. Someone is... I didn't know about your shit, by the way, until your last video. King Thrash's video got more views than you, where he just played your video and tried to put a voice over it. And I'm like, the fuck? It was cringe anyway. Your video was amazing. You are, to me, an artisan in this space. Like, you are content creator, you work hard. You take risks. The shit that you did in that video, King Thrash as a little cartoon with a head on, just everything. The way you were sitting there, the lighting. You need to tell me, please. I'm watching videos on lighting, but you kept it real, man. And that's what it is. And why we are all pissed off at Dan, the man who's made these videos. It's like, you're right there, David, when you say it hurt us. Well, we break our backs. I think about this day and night, hour after hour, and he threw that away. But he'll come back, like you said, Mama. Like, he will come back. But
Yeah.
we won't forget. Internet may have short memory if some of us don't forget, so we'll fuck them up. Salt Mines need to make more videos, man. Please. I love that. And this is what it is. Like, level one, man. David, like, you had Ryan McCaffrey on, I think, a few months ago or a while ago. Like, I love that, but at the same time, there's more. I'd rather listen to you than Ryan McCaffrey or IGN, because it's redressed the power. That's why I created Game On Daily. It's like redress the power balance. You keep it real. Lords keep it real. We keep it real. We just don't give a shit. So let the blue checkbox talk this shit. I know I've gone on a tangent there, but it's like,
no.
Who cares? It doesn't matter if you got 100 subs.
What does Jay Barry say? Speak from your heart.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Absolutely. Say it with your chest. That's
Keep
all
that
it
energy.
is. Say it with your chest.
Absolute fact. Listen, shout out to the chat. I'm so happy to see the chat moving. Yes, Alex, you will likely get sponsored by Adam and Eve. That would be freaking hilarious. Maybe I'll go buy something using your promo code. Oh, I was poked by Alex. I will be sure to use that code. We got one more topic left. Then we're going to give suggestions for you guys to watch and to play. For you guys who are here for the first time, after this next topic, I want you guys to drop in the chat a game, movie, anime, something that you guys think we should check out, and we'll do the same for you. This last topic will be quick. I want to go around the ring, and Hugger, I want to start with you. Motive confirmed after, I believe, friend of the show.
You good?
You had a stroke there? What the fuck happened? I was typing and I was like, whoa, did I get disconnected? What the fuck?
I feel like he's trying to have a thought right now.
What happened, bro?
I had a joke in place.
So you did a factory reset not to say it?
I heard the Windows XP. Blue screen.
So I had a joke in place, and sometimes I'm just gonna say, friend of the show, Jeff Grubb. I believe he was the person who originally brought this news out. Right? I love Jeff. Had him on the show a couple times. Love having him back on again. I had a joke about his luxurious hair, but we'll I'll wait till he comes and I'll maybe flesh that joke out. But he was the one who originally talked about, but that I've seen talk about this game being a thing. Motive has come out and said, yes, this Iron Man game is real. It's single player, third person action. I want to start with you, Hugger. You trust Motive to do a Iron Man game.
I mean, you gotta at least try to trust every studio, because if we didn't trust Guerrilla to not make a Killzone game, we would have never gotten Horizon Zero Dawn. Gotta let somebody make something. So as long as it can, if that one is, they're burning their bridges. As long as they get the flying from Anthem, I'm happy, because I love that flying.
That's the thing, because I guess it's more so fear that EA's behind it, less so Motive they're behind it. I think that's more why people get that knee-jerk reaction, like, oh, they hear EA and like, holy crap. But yeah, because when we play Anthem, we all said the same thing. Damn, I feel like Iron Man.
That flying was amazing. I feel like
Iron Man. Gash, you got some excitement for this Iron Man game? You got some hopes and dreams that this will be, because I mean the bar has been set with Spider-Man. Right, that and I play Avengers every day, so I play Avengers every day, and people hate it. I love it, but the bar's been set with Iron Man, right? You got some faith and hopes in this game.
Yeah. I'm playing through Spider-Man right now, actually, and I don't think the bar's that high. I'm not a massive comic book fan. Well, I do watch it, but I'm not massive. Like, in terms of film, I just feel like they're just. The Salt Mines would agree, maybe, I don't know. I'm more Denis Villeneuve. I'm Dune. I'm Blade Runner. That's real cinematography. Those are real mature stories with real cinematography, and Marvel things don't really vibe with me. But there are some properties that I do get excited about. Wolverine, because of prospect of violence. Iron Man, like you said, Mama. Think Anthem straight away. I thought Anthem as well, like flying.
Yeah.
I can see it. You know that the bit why people think of Anthem is I think there's a bit where they float like in the same space, and it reminds you of the Iron Man floating in the same space.
Mhm.
That same kind of animation with the hands. Kind of my camera's a bit zoomed in. I'll show you. And like you're thinking, okay, a good Anthem game, but with Iron Man. But generally, it's the people who made Guardians of the Galaxy. So
Yep, the
great
lead
game.
guy.
I'm gonna go play
And
that now.
that's an amazing game.
Don Sicari, what the f? Dude, 3 is not 3 hours of washing sand. What the f? Blasphemy. Blade Runner is one of my favorites. So mine's yeah. Anthem was a letdown, and this could be the reprieve. But you're right, though. It's all about that mechanic. That's what we want to try. I have faith in them. I think it could be a great game. I'm not excited by the premise of it, but I'm excited by who's making it. EA. I think EA gets a bad rap because it's well for many reasons. Justified, not justified. But they also had the likes of Respawn under them, and Vince Zapella's a genius. I love Respawn. Titanfall, criminally overlooked in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not that worried, But there are concerns. I get where you're coming from, but I'm excited. Like generally, I'm positive about it. I thought it was good. It's a good move.
Definitely. Walt, your thoughts on the Motive Iron Man game?
I'm just hoping they pull up Tony Stark and they don't make it just a hunk of metal flying, because the appeal of Iron Man is not just feel like
It's
Iron
Tony
Man.
Stark.
Yeah, it's Tony Stark, and we've got to be honest, we've been spoiled with RDJ in the last couple of years because RDJ portrayed an incredible Tony Stark. Ever since Disney took over, a lot of things changed. So I agree with Gaz in this.
Hey, the
regard
Tony
that-
Stark in the Avengers is not bad. I think the
No,
Avengers
it ain't.
story mode is really good. That Tony Stark wasn't bad at all. I think
No, it
people
wasn't
should check
bad.
out the Avengers story mode.
It's not bad, but it's like it's hard to not compare when that's all people have been consuming for the last 10, 15 years. My thing is that Spider-Man, I love the web swinging. I know a lot of people, they rank it really high because it makes you feel like Spider-Man. I'm there because of Peter. I'm there because of Aunt May. I'm there because of Mary Jane. I'm there for the characters. If you can make it entertaining, both flying and like witty and like tongue-in-cheek type of dialogue, and make it where Tony's, he can be either Iron Man 1, piece of shit, very self-centered, egotistical Tony, or you can make it the I'm gonna give my life away for everyone, type Tony. As long as you give me a good Tony, that's what I want.
Get the vibes right, yeah.
Yeah, get the vibes right, because I think Guardians nailed it with the synergy between the five characters. More, not to discredit Avengers fame, but I do think that the chemistry was a lot more organic in Guardians than it was in Avengers. But it happened like the movies. Guardians of the Galaxy was pitched. People said, "What? What is that? What is that pitch?" And it worked. It's one of the best-selling MCU movies. Once again, after Phase 3 ended, everything just became the same. Everything's the same. The only movie that I've seen from MCU that's actually I really appreciated because it was somewhat different was Shang-Chi. But ever since then,
good shout.
It tackled a mythos and ethos that they had never even thought about. But I don't know, man. Just give me Tony. Give me good villains. I don't know. Give me. Is this gonna be just Tony? Is it gonna be Tony and someone else? Is it gonna be? Are we gonna be able to go to Wakanda? And is it? What's gonna go? Is it gonna be open world, open zone?
Why Wakanda? What's the link there?
I think you got to stay away from Wakanda because of the Captain America Black Panther game. Keep it. Even though they're made by two separate studios.
Because I don't know the origins of Ironheart, but if they're at all touching on that, like if he's gonna at all like have conversations with Shuri, or like, because he's always been, what do you call it, fascinated by Wakandan technology. He never went there because there was an agreement, and T'Challa was on Captain America's side. He wasn't so much on Iron Man side in Civil War.
Is that the story? Is that I don't know. I don't know about that.
I mean, that's the MCU story. I don't know the comics. That's another thing. I don't know if they're doing comic Tony or MCU Tony or
give us comic Tony.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me something good. Yeah, or Tom Cruise Tony. I don't know.
Oh hell no, Chakalaka. You got the first off, you guys still watching? Do me a favor, hit the like button. Chakalaka, you got the last word before we get the last point, and then we getting up out of here.
All right. Well, so looking at EA Motive actually has a very very small like filmography, if you will.
Yeah.
But they were a support studio for Battlefront 2. They did Star Wars Squadrons, which has a pretty dope VR game, but it's not just a VR game. And they're currently working on the Dead Space remake. So 2 out of 3 is Disney property. So they got the sauce when it comes to that Disney contract. So that's good. I don't, given their like small pedigree, I'm not like, I'm not like anti-hype. I'm actually just sort of neutral kind of thing. It's like it's not really moving the needle for me. It's like let me see a trailer. Let me not see alpha footage, but let me actually see a real good trailer, and then I'll actually like judge from there. But for now, it's like okay, it's on my radar. That's my sort of reaction on it. But I do agree with it. I mean, I hope that the Anthem like engine or Anthem physics or something just comes over. It just makes sense for all that to be in house. Plus, not to mention, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that there was like this commandment from up high that everything from EA has to use the same engine, the Frostbite engine. So I'd imagine it's going to be pretty easy to port that over from Anthem if that's true. But on the separate side note, I'm gonna just call out my friend Dan because he's an employee of EA. Fuck you for not telling me this shit. But he doesn't tell me shit anyways. He's already doesn't tell me. But the fact that I know he knew, and yeah, whatever. Just saying.
It must be hard for him as well.
I've always wanted to like message Dan and be like, "You motherfucker!" Like, I never want to put him in that position. But I've always known he worked. Yeah, I kind of want to be like, bitch, you know what we do for a living. You know what we doing. You know what we doing over here.
It's kind of funny because like we record our podcast together every week, and like off air, like he would tell me, "Yeah, I knew that." I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Like I'm so pissed to find out. Like, but yeah, it sucks that I'm friends with him, but he doesn't tell me shit. So it's like
it's crazy how the industry, because we have people who used to be writers at Level 1 that are not working for ZeniMax. And stuff like that happens. I'm like, God, I'm happy for you, dude, but can you not like I am for the leaks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I ain't under no NDA.
You've changed now.
I'm not under no NDA.
You ripped us out. I feel sorry for the
and I be the black Jazz Gordon.
Then Dan the man, you literally murked him, and now we're at the end of it after all your facade falls through. So I'm in for the league.
Give it to me. Can I be the black Jazz? Can I be the black Clobril? Can I be the black somebody? I'm not under no fucking NDA. Give me the information, bitch. I want to know so I can say it and beat MODOK. I want to beat his ass, and I put it out before he did. Shit. Just saying.
It's crazy.
Someone clip that.
For those who rock with us, I know at the end of the show, we like to give suggestions for games for you guys to watch and or play for the week. If you guys, the Black Shrine, exactly.
It was like a Lord of the Rings location.
Exactly.
The Black Shrine, that's bad.
One does not simply walk into the Black Shrine.
We're going to give suggestions for you for a video game, anime, movie for you guys to watch and or play for the week. If you guys drop those in the chat, I will be reading that out because I'm always looking for something new to watch and or play. Chocolate, I'm starting with you this week, brother, with Snips Out. Your suggestions for the people to watch and or play for this week.
All right. The new in theaters this weekend is a scary horror movie called Smile. Where it's like kind of like The Ring, where you get infected and you just smile and then you die for some reason. I don't know. Have you seen that trailer?
We happy for you.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Have
you seen it?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but it's kind of creepy. It's like they're just.
Have you
smiling.
watched it?
No, it comes out in theaters tomorrow.
Okay, in America, yeah, probably.
Wait, it's already. Oh, damn. Okay, it comes out in theaters tomorrow.
Damn.
The trailer's out. And then also on Friday, Don't Worry, Darling comes out with like starring a bunch of people like Chris Pine, Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, and the list goes on and on and on. It looks like a weird
Controversy movie.
A lot of controversy surrounding that movie, but yeah, hopefully the movie is pretty decent.
Yeah.
And
What's
then,
what was the premise of it? Why is it controversial?
It's
I think
between the
there's-
actors.
Yeah.
Like Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be the main lead, but then they
got
kicked him
fired
out
for
because
rage
of
quit.
controversy. Yeah, Harry Styles apparently spit on Chris Pine in some awards.
Yeah, that was
There's
crazy.
There's a lot
Crazy.
of
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was crazy. I thought that was a setup, but that's how he legit spit on dude.
Yeah. As far as
Anything else, Chakalaka?
what I want you guys to check out on streaming on Netflix today, a Jeffrey Dahmer miniseries documentary came out. So that seems pretty interesting. And then today on Disney Plus, the first 3 episodes of the Cassian Andor series dropped. So check that out as well.
Oh shit.
All right. No game suggestions? Just
Uh,
watch. All right.
Watch.
All right, sis. What you got for the people this week?
Go watch. I'm always gonna recommend this as a classic if for people get into anime. Go watch Evangelion. They're out. There's movies. There's the full anime. It's just a classic, you know.
It's
Yeah.
complicated.
It's very complicated because it's got like heavy religious themes, but it's also really beautiful and it's very dated, and you kind of love it, but you kind of
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You
It's an anime
recommended it?
original.
watch everything.
It's on Neon Genesis Evangelion. I think I started watching. I remember I watched season 1, and it was very like there were Christian vibes in it. It
Yeah,
was weird. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna watch it. Carry on. I'm on episode 8. I'm gonna watch it. Like,
it's really good.
does it end well? Because there's a lot of it.
Well, I haven't watched 3.0 yet, so I
There's
don't
3
know.
movies.
Yeah,
The 3 movies. All right.
There's 3 movies, and each one is its own ending. It's a lot.
it's wild. For
Okay.
movies, go watch the Underworld series. Kate Beckinsale, full body latex suit, 2007 was a weird awakening for me, but it's Kate Beckinsale. And to go play, there is like 4 or 5 really good banging games that are coming off of Game Pass on the 30th or something like that, 31st. Go play those and just go enjoy them. There are a lot of anime games. There's a kind of, what the hell is that game? Octopath Traveler clone looking game there, but it's really cute as well. Just go play
Various
them.
Day Life.
No. Astral Ascending.
Triangle Strategy.
Astral Ascending.
Astral Ascending.
I'm going to add to this,
Alright.
Hugger, just to let you know, for those that don't know, Games with Gold is cutting out their 360 offerings, and their
That is
last
stopping.
that's this month. And so right now, for the last 15 or the last days of September, you can claim Portal 2 as their swan song
Ah.
for 360 offerings.
Hell yeah.
Good shout. Good shout.
Now I got a feeling Walt is going to have the same anime suggestion as me. But Walt, you're going up next, brother. What you got?
If it is the one we've discussed, I'll leave it for you to recommend. For me, let's see. For anime, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend October 11. Chainsaw Man is gonna be premiering, so go ahead and keep your eye out for that, because that's a spicy manga, which it's looking to be incredible by Mappa, no less, and they're on overtime always. They're always picking up anime. Movie. Yesterday I watched Barbarian, and it's a horror movie.
Oh.
It is one of the best horror movies that I've seen in a while. It will subvert your expectations, to the.
Is that the
10th
movie
degree.
you said you felt weird after watching at the start of the show?
Yes, yes. I'm still processing, because it's usually movies are about one thing, and this movie is about another. There's a lot of twists and turns in it.
Oh, wicked. All right, I'm checking out.
And video games, listen, go ahead and play, man, because I downloaded a couple games recently. If you have a PS3 or you have an emulator, I recently picked this up. I've never played it. I'm having a ton of fun because it's a lot of dumb fun. Go ahead and play Lollipop Chainsaw. It's that's a hell of a time.
Never played that. Yeah.
It's Tara Strong performs with the main character. She does the voice, and it's a joyride. It's amazing. It's a lot of zombies. They're rock and roll zombies, so they're not just zombies. They're always just being metal as hell. It's like reading a bad metal comic. It's really great.
Our man of the hour, the Sauce Boss. What do you got for the people to watch and or play for this week?
I posted this on Twitter earlier this week. The reason why Cyberpunk is doing so well. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. You need to watch it. If an anime can bring back a game back from the brink of obscurity, what does that say about the anime? Maybe the association is misleading because, like Mama said, like the game is still the same game. But
It's that.
yeah, well fixed, but still missing the grandiose aspirations that were promised. But the Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like Colt was asking me, Colt's not a big anime guy. I'm like, just watch it. Watch it. It's so good. Soundtrack is so good. There's only 10 episodes, and it's gonna make you feel a certain way at the end of it. Well, it made me feel. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a crier when it comes to things like that. I shed a tear, or maybe happy tears. No spoilers. But they were happy. They were kind of happy tears. A really good show. It's just such a good show. I don't know what it is when people cry on screen. I start crying. It's weird. It's like when people vomit. I start. Ugh. It's the same as crying. I'm a little bitch. That's it. I'm a fucking bitch when it comes to movies and people crying. I cry. So please, why did I do that to myself? So it was unnecessary. We're talking about Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and I've just outed myself as a crier. So yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, please watch that. As for gaming, there's so much to play. Unless you're an Xbox, fuck that then. No, I'm just kidding. Deathloop is out. Deathloop is out. You can play it and see how overrated it is, or it's not. People are so on the fence. Some people think it's completely didn't deserve the awards. I bought it day one on PC, but I never fully finished it. So I'm going to try it on Game Pass. So the jury's out. I only recently completed Ghost of Tsushima because I don't like Assassin's Creed games because they're quite formulaic. Ghost is not just an AC game. It's a beautiful game. Completed it, and I was like, this is one of the few games that I might actually 100% and platinum. Not that I give a shit about achievement or platinums, but I will with Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, so there's that. Those are my recommendations. They weren't like Chikala. He had like 15 different things, but I'm a simple man. Let me think of one. If you haven't watched Dune, by the way, don't listen to LeBurn, who was saying it was just sand.
That movie looks so boring. It looks so
Dune
boring.
is
I tried.
amazing.
I got 15 minutes in. I was like, no, this is stupid.
You were going so well, and then you ruined our relationship at the end of the show. Oh man, look, listen.
I'll give it another chance, but if I get 30 minutes in, I give
watch it when you're high. Watch it when you're high. It's better when you're high. Not that I've been high. Oh fuck.
Of course not.
Depends where you're watching this.
I watched it high when I was in the US, maybe.
In Cali.
In Cali, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. Pineapple Express is good. Oh, man, what? Anyway.
Edge Runners.
Well, Edge Runners.
Find out that Gas is also the snitch because he snitches. we learned that. Listen, my suggestion, I got nothing new to add because I was also going to suggest Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Absolutely amazing. Be ready for a fucking ride.
Yeah,
it is a ride. Okay,
Trigger brings
for
it.
games. Check out Midnight Fight Express. If you have Game Pass, check it out. It's well worth a play through. The game is absolutely amazing. And as always, people, please give the Avengers a chance. That's all I'm saying. Listen, it has been one hell of a show. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys were quiet when you first came in. Okay, I thought that you guys might have suffered cardiac arrest amongst entering the show at the beginning, but you guys came around and the chat started popping tonight. So thank you guys once again. Shout out to everybody that came through. LeBurn 98, Rings, Don, Cody Eastwood for dropping through, Rain G4, oh no, Alex. So many names, man, who came through rocking with us. Like, man, I really appreciate you guys. Of course, Hustle and Motivate, who's always hustling and or motivating on any particular day of the week. Shout out to him, man. You guys are dope. As we get up out of here, I want to talk about a couple of things. One, go follow my man Gas. Okay, got a Twitter link down there below. Go follow him. Go follow everything he does because he does amazing work. If you want the sauce, all up and around your face, that man is the man to go to because
Pause.
that is the stuff.
Oh,
No pause.
No
No
pause.
pause.
No.
Full steam ahead, sir.
is it ranch
That's
dressing
it.
or
Look
barbecue
at me,
sauce?
Central. Don't follow me.
Full steam ahead. Listen, you guys are freaking amazing. On your way out the door, hit that like button. We had a hell of a time. We will see you guys next Wednesday. Once again, thank you to our guest, Gas from Game On Daily, an amazing website, for coming out and rocking with us today. With all of that said, congratulations. You guys leveled up to 219. This was the WXP Podcast. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Don't forget we got shows, shorts, and all that good stuff throughout the week. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.
사랑해.